All right, a note for the approach team. So you can see this fixed line. There's a flat spot right there. So that's where Ty and I will camp. We can like hang our pods off the rope or whatever the fuck we want to do. Maybe hide in there because there's only sun at the end of the day. But as you can see, this is all broken talus. So it's, you hike up around from the side. So it looks terrifying, but see where that tree is? So you basically hit to that tree and then you head to the right. But I'm about to head down and this is what it looks like to go down. So what I do is I skirt the slab. So luckily, Michelle is a fucking Olympian and a former Alaska guide. So I'm gonna put her in charge. I came up here in 3 hours. I figured it'll take 4 for the group. And I'll probably make it down in 2, but say 3 for them. But you know, it'll be dark at 7:30 in September. So if we're up here at noon and they hang out for an hour, it's not, it doesn't go into the sun until like 2 o'clock. So if they leave it, if they're up here at noon and they leave at 1, they're gonna hike down in the shade. And you know, you just go from flat to flat to flat to flat to flat. And then when you hit that, you cut that way. I'll show you some more videos so everyone's prepared. All right, team. So the further tree is the one that I said you go to that and then you turn and then you go around the slab. So I just went down the side of the slab, did a bunch of talus walking. Then once you turn the corner, you're on just like a normal steep rocky trail. So right over here somewhere is where the porcelain wall fixed line is. And that one has knots and stuff in it, so you just kind of hand over hand down the rope. It's not that steep. And then you walk that way to the half dome fixed rope, which you need to rappel down. So I'm just gonna take a break when I get there. I'll let you know how long it's taken me. Probably be an hour. And then I'm gonna eat lunch. So I'm gonna have 2 sandwiches and drink a bottle of water. But it'll probably only take another hour or maybe 45 minutes to get down to Mirror Lake, which you can't see, but it's right down there. When you're coming down from this upper part, just hug the cliff line. If you drop down too low, you'll have a horrible time and then you have to bushwhack. So just follow the cliff. When you see the big dead tree, the little pine next to it has the fixed line. It's just fixed line all the way down. So we're gonna head this way. You can see there's a cairn right there. So we'll go fixed line to fixed line. So it should only take 10 minutes to get down. From the first fixed line to the second one, not to Mirror Lake. So you walk through the trees. This time you want to stay low. When you get to this log, that's when you know you're about to get on the Half Dome Trail from the Porcelain Wall Trail. So you follow this log, hop down on that trail right there, and you'll come at about 20 feet above the fixed line. Thought this might be a helpful marker. So right over there is where that log is. So you're gonna see this. This is the cairn to let you know this is the trail to Porcelain Wall. So on the way out, when you see that, it looks like a trail going that way. That's the trail to Half Dome. We're gonna head straight down here. There's the fixed line. So I'm at the Half Dome fixed lines. And I found some shade, so I can take off my shoes, which have dirt and rocks in them. I can eat and drink. Dry my soaking wet shirt. I'll head down. So I just sat up there above the tree in the shade and ate a sandwich and drank most of my water. I'm gonna save a little bit for when I get down, and I'm gonna strip down and get in the water, the Mirror Lake, and it's gonna be freezing and it's gonna be amazing. But anyway, easiest thing to do, put yourself on rappel below the knots. So when you're standing up there in the dirt, you put yourself on rappel, and you just use these knots to lower yourself down, and then bang. That way you don't have to pass the knots or any bullshit. There is a knot in the middle you have to pass, but I'll show you how to do that. But you have to have a harness. You have to have something to ascend the ropes with, and preferably a gree to come down with. For reference, that's the swimming hole right there. And this is the Half Dome Trail. I just put that cairn there because there wasn't one. There used to be a post with a carabiner carved into it. It was like back there where that broken tree is. So I don't know if this is a different trail up or what, but no wonder I didn't see it. But for reference, so those two trees, about 50, to the right and 50 feet down was my high point. So it's there about 3 o'clock. It's like 5:30 or so. So I wrapped all the way down, hiked, fixed line, came over, fixed line, and then did the hike down. And then I just did the water crossing. So fun fact, if you go, so there's the bathrooms. If you walk around this way, you can wade across, and then I think you have to wade across one more time. Obviously you gotta get in the water, which in the morning was terrible, but this is really deep. Like if you squat down, like you could swim. So I did 2 dives. I was just standing, kind of squatting, and my shins started to spasm, so I got back in the water. And I'm gonna go retrieve the bike from the woods and hopefully roll all the way down to the lodge.